Hey, welcome back to Who's Up. What we got going on today? How y'all doing?
It's week one, baby. Let's go.
Yeah.
Football.
First time ever undefeated for more than a couple hours.
So y'all want to get into a little college first, or talk about this fall weather coming up? What y'all want to hit first?
Yeah, we can. Let's do college first because yesterday was great. So, Dr. J, I think you have something to talk about when it comes to Bama, Texas. Bryce Young leads fourth quarter game-winning drive. Texas wins 20-19, and for some reason you have a problem with that.
Texas should have won that game yesterday. I saw a lot of controversy.
Oh yeah, they should. Oh yeah, the roughing the passer in the end zone, that was a safety. That was a safety.
Yeah, and then just roughing the passer in general yesterday seemed to be fairly one-sided. We got Texas quarterback knocked out the game, back up hobbling, and then you look at Bryce Young, 15 yards. I don't know, man.
I'm not gonna let you just but Alabama, we had 15 penalties yesterday. 15.
He's been 20.
45.
Face mask won't get called. That one broke buddy neck. Right before they kicked their last field goal, they took the lead, and then that's how it should have been a touchdown. They should have got 15 yards. I don't know, man. Like I say, Texas is gonna be back very, very soon.
You think so?
I think so. Unless Alabama get ready to fall off.
No, that ain't happening.
Well,
Hey, Nick Saban already complained about the NILs. He losing players.
Man, don't fall. That's the banana in the tailpipe. Nick a liar. Nick been paying people all these years. Now the people get to pay. That's why he upset.
And he just signed a big contract. He ain't where he hoped the NIL to get bigger. Because we got money in Alabama. And this is my other thing is I'm gonna say like we say, styles make fights, right? I think that Alabama, our O-line is not as dominant as they used to be, and then you go and play the best D-line in the country, in my opinion. And so I feel like it's just kind of one of those things. It ain't gonna happen next week, the week after that. It ain't gonna happen no more.
Who Bama got next week?
I believe we have
UAB.
Schedule. I guess
you got Louisiana Monroe.
Oh yeah, that's a practice game.
The Warhawks of Louisiana Monroe, and then you have Vanderbilt. Your next hard game is October 1st against Arkansas. Oh, and then you got Texas A&M. With Texas A&M just lost to Appalachian State. Did we lose him?
No, he's still there.
Yeah.
But did anybody see what was it Oklahoma? Not Oklahoma. Oh, what's that team? The Badgers.
Wisconsin.
No, not them. No, not them. Not the Beavers. Whatever the name is.
Oh, Oregon State.
Oregon State did to the Oregon or wherever it was. They beat them boys like 73-7.
Oh no, that you talking about Utah? Utah beat the brakes off them boys yesterday. Let's see who it was. Southern Utah.
SK.
Yeah, Utah won 73-7, which is absurd.
Yeah, I think they scored like 34 points in the second quarter. Like at one point, you just got to call the dogs off for sportsmanship.
I mean, no.
What you mean, no? All right, bet
no.
We can win something that day then.
No, I mean, listen, if I put in my backups and we're still scoring, like that's on you. These are you ain't got to
score though. Just run it out of bounds. Like get to the 1 yard line.
What if I am though? Like, that's the thing. Like if I'm in I formation every single play and you still can't stop the run, that's on you.
Well, people start.
I might establish and go to the league. I need to get my film straight.
Yeah, man. Like I'm trying to put something on film. Like we ain't got time to be thinking about other people's feelings, and I'm trying to go to the league.
Yeah, for sure.
I gotta put something on tape. Nah, like for middle and Pop Warner and even high school, sure, we can have that conversation. But college and the pros, man, now dog, if I hang 73 on you, that's on you. Dang, that's tough.
Not for me to stop me.
Yeah, again, and I'll give you as much as I can. I'll line up in I formation. I'll let you know what's coming. Like we get on the field with 3 tight ends and a fullback. Like ain't no receivers here, champ. Like we just in an I formation. Like we coming. Like we just running the ball. That's
all right. So if you on defense, are you still playing, or you gonna sub yourself out?
That's a pride thing. That's on the coach. I don't know if I'm getting my ass beat 73-7. I'm gonna use this practice. We're gonna try to spin move. We're gonna try to swim move. I'm gonna try to add to my arsenal shit. Like, I mean, what you gonna do? Bench me? We bench you, dog.
Hey, at that point, you take the helmet off, give it to the coach. All right, you stop him then.
Yeah, like you talking about my technique. Go out there, champ. You got a couple years of eligibility. Go out there. Let them run you over for 10 minutes. Get mauled.
Oh, man.
Did anyone watch the Notre Dame game?
No, I
don't. They got rolled. And we love to see it.
Let me tell you, don't we worship a mighty God? They out to paint
Week
2, and they out to conversation for the national championship. Won't he do it?
Yeah, I mean, it's good that they losing, but I feel bad for that coach, man. That's the first year head coach.
Brother,
yeah,
it's his first. I was like, oh my God. And you see it, look at him on the sidelines. I'm like, bro, don't fire this man after 2 games.
Come on, join the Taggart. Come on, join him.
Nah, dog. Lou Holtz was in the press box saying stuff you can throw in the Jumbotron at the Klan rally. I know Lou Holtz hot. I know Lou Holtz is up in that joint calling him all kinds of N-words. Hard R's.
Oh boy, that's my buddy. That Skip Holtz got the list. They talk like this. He should be on.
No, that's Lou. No, hold on. Am I confusing my Holtz? Hold on.
It's the family. They need that. They got that list.
Nah, Lou Holtz, the old man with the glasses who coached Notre Dame in the 90s.
Mr. Magoo John about this.
Yeah, Mr. Magoo. That's Lou. I know he was in the press box saying all kinds of N-words yesterday.
Man.
I told AD not to hide this nigga, and now look at us. Yeah, he 85. He was born in 37 in West Virginia. I know he was in that joint.
And you know he ain't wearing a mask.
Oh yeah, he been spitting on people since 2020. Like he been letting it fly.
Ooh. Well, yeah, they trash, man. They Google images for trash for the rest of the year. We won't put that down.
It doesn't get easier for him either. He may, dog. Let me tell you something. If he loses to Cal next week in UNC, buddy, it's gonna be. It's gonna be segregation up in Notre Dame. They're gonna tell that boy.
Where is Notre Dame located anyway? Like
South Bend, Indiana.
Indiana.
Yeah.
Yeah, they on the lake.
Why did I think they was like in New York or something?
Oh no, they don't deserve to be in New York. No sir.
Middle of Indiana. I mean, they are drive to Chicago. You know what I'm saying? So it's like an hour and a half, maybe something like that. Maybe 2 hours of traffic up. But
that might be like that in Utah are the 2 places like I never want to visit in this country. Like there's nothing in Utah for me. There's nothing in Indiana.
Indianapolis, I heard.
I mean, like South Bend, like, and I don't want to go to I don't want to go to North Dakota, Wyoming, South Dakota. Like, I don't want to go to any of those places. Like, there's nothing there for me but sundown towns.
You sound like you're nowhere near the Midwest. You're like, I'm good.
Not the Midwest in general. I mean, the Midwest is interesting, but dog, who's like, man, I'm taking the family to Utah this summer.
The Mormon.
Nobody. Like, what the fuck?
I mean, you go to those national parks. I mean, you got a bunch of national parks out of Utah, Montana, and all that stuff.
All right,
what's a Yellowstone National Park out there with?
You go and let me know when you get out. Every time I think Utah, I feel like it's a set of a Jordan Peele movie. Like something freaky gonna happen.
Yeah, I couldn't go be for the Jazz, man. Like just be stuck out there in obscurity.
Like, you got to root for BYU and the Jazz. What kind of hell is that?
But if you think about Utah, has some great houses out there. Like the architecture in Utah is amazing.
It sounds like you want to go to Utah.
I mean, you got to think about it. You're really close to the mountains. You know, it's a lot of naturist type scenery out there.
Listen, man, Donovan Mitchell just got traded to Cleveland of all places, and he's ecstatic to go to Cleveland.
Cleveland rough, man.
Did y'all hear about that trade that might happen though? That they were talking about with Westbrook and what's the dude? The other dude in Utah, the point guard,
Clarkson.
No,
Clarkson.
Conley.
It's two. Conley.
Conley and Bogey, like Bobanovic.
Yeah, and Clarkson for Westbrook.
Dog, y'all in the gutter. My God,
for everybody, we ain't doing that.
Let me tell you something. The Lakers in the gutter. If if people getting hype over Mike Conley, the gutter.
Mike Conley just can't stay healthy.
Mike Conley old.
He just can't stay healthy. That dude ain't never played a full season.
How old
is Mike Conley? Big back.
Mike in a minute, man. Like,
I mean, he was in draft for Greg Oden.
I'm about to say,
Yeah, Mike Conley will be 35 in October. You want that to be your starting point guard?
I mean, as long as Westbrook is not starting, we will be better. Now, other than that, I can't make no promises.
We say, Justin?
I said we got a 38-year-old on the team. Don't win LeBron. My team oldest, I don't know what.
Listen, LeBron is a unicorn. LeBron is one of one.
Yeah, that's like Brady at 45 today.
Nah, Brad. I drafted Brady in fantasy in one of my leagues, and I regret it.
Wow, the Tom on the E.
Dog, Tom, his heart not in it. He
didn't. Too?
He want to come back to Tampa. He want to go to Miami.
They was gonna put him in the front office though. It was some Tampa. Tom said he got unfinished business, man.
I guess. Like he better not let me down. That's all I know.
That's all I'm saying. Finish it week 2. Whatever you got to finish. Don't finish it week 1.
No,
you know what? No, I think I have Tom in your league, TJ, but I do not have Tom in your league.
No, I got Tom in our league.
I have Tom in a Yahoo league. I don't care about that league. Ain't no money in that league.
I couldn't find a quarterback in our league. I waited too late.
I mean, Tom's not a bad option.
Yeah, me too.
Hold on. Let me get to your league. Who'd you want?
Justin Herbert, but I think Justin took him the pick before I was going to.
I don't think I got him.
Somebody took him. It was the same round, but it took him like a couple picks before me.
Oh, TJ, no, your roster stacked. What you talking about?
That's what I'm saying.
I ain't got no quarterback though.
I mean, listen, you got Najee Harris and Nick Chubb. You'll be just fine if they stay healthy. Let's see. I know Dr. J, you just drafted the Chiefs.
Chiefs light, you know what I'm saying? Hey, got a couple people.
Justin, dang, you went with the stack. You went with both Rams receivers. You said I'm getting these points one way or another.
I gotta let Robinson go. I want him.
I mean, if you drop him,
I want Allen Robinson. No, I'll trade you. Who you got?
Dog, my team is. Hold on, I forgot who's on my team. My team is stacked. Oh no, I'm good over here. We good over here.
Who your receivers?
He said that last year.
I got AJ Brown and Michael Pittman.
AJ Hurts gonna throw to him all day.
Yeah, Jalen's my quarterback too. Hey man,
I'm about to eat, man. I just looked at my roster again. Y'all in the world of trouble.
All right, Justin. Let's. This is great content. Let's talk about the trade live right now. So you wanted to get rid of Allen Robinson, right?
Yes.
Okay. What do you want in return? Do you want another receiver? Where are you weak at? Receiver. Let me think about this. But could I propose maybe a Christian Kirk for an Allen Robinson?
Christian gonna eat, man. He gonna eat.
You don't want Christian Kirk?
Matter of fact, we'll see. We'll see after this game. We'll see what we're looking like.
Okay. How about this? You take a look at my roster. Look at the bench. I have some promising rookies, and you come talk to me.
Cause see, I got some.
Who drafted Drake London? That's what I want to know.
Was not me.
I
drafted Chris Olave and Traylon Burks.
Yeah, Olave, all right, man.
Yeah.
Marlon, look like Dr. J. Look like you need some help. Yo, receivers are DJ Moore and Adam Thielen. Come talk to me.
We gonna eat.
Come talk to me.
You know I'm about to get all the garbage.
Oh, so you got Kelsey and Pitts though. Okay.
Okay, we running 10 tight ends. We in 12 personnel.
Yeah, you run in. Okay.
So
I like TJ lineup. I want somebody off his joint. TJ, you open for bet?
Like legit, all the
quarterback.
Let me see who I got a quarterback.
This is the content that people want. Us being general managers.
I got Dak. I can't give my man Dak.
Nah, I don't want Dak.
Yeah, I ain't even got. Watch your mouth.
I got
I think I might be out. Who, me?
Somebody.
I got George. I got George Pickens.
Talk
George
to
Pickens.
me.
I'm hoping he act like a thug. I got George Pickens.
I mean, TJ, there aren't
and Chase Claypool. I might be all right.
TJ, I mean Baker Mayfield is out there.
Yeah.
I got Jameis. You want to talk to me about Jameis?
Nah, I got you, Tom.
Hey, Jameis gonna put up numbers. Like Jameis might throw 5 picks, but Jameis gonna give me 5,000 yards.
No,
30 for 30.
Picks worth too not worth. They worth they like worth -2. They too high.
Dang, you put it at -2?
Yeah, I think picks is bad. Yeah.
Man, I'm in one league. It's just one. I have
Who your
Josh Allen, so
quarterback?
I didn't get hurt.
You want Aaron
What
Rodgers?
you mean you ain't get that man threw like 4 picks?
He threw 2 picks, dog. And so in this other league I had Josh Allen and Cam Akers, and Josh Allen is safe for me right now. Josh Allen put down a 40 burger. Cam gave me nothing.
He got 3 carries.
Josh Allen put up what was it, 87 in our league, because that's when Jay Dilla had Josh Allen.
Dog,
God,
that was worth the reach. Like I know people was reaching for Josh Allen like round 2. I get it.
especially when the point's so high.
Yeah.
And he threw that bomb because you got he threw that 50-yard bomb to Diggs, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that's worth
We
like.
talk-
And then he threw
Big
another one
plays are worth a
to
lot more.
Davis. Yeah, he threw one to Davis and Diggs.
Mhm.
Can we talk about Ramsey real quick, right? His last couple games on tape, he has been cooked up. They've been hibachiing his ass.
But that last one that Diggs got, that big one, he was looking for safety help. I think that was a blown coverage because you can see he was
Yeah,
looking
he-
back for safety help. He didn't even flip his hips or his head.
Yeah, like I feel like they were in like quarters, right? Or some sort
Yeah,
of zone.
Yeah, so like
And Diggs
I
tried to
would
hand
put that
him
on
off to
him.
the safety.
Okay, so how come when Trayvon Diggs do that, y'all don't want to talk about no safety help? Y'all don't want to say none
Oh,
of
because
that.
we hate Trayvon. That's why. Like we don't
I don't
respect Trayvon Diggs. That's why.
Y'all
And
expect
Trayvon Diggs is gambling. It ain't the system that failed him. He be gambling. He like, I'm gonna jump this screen and
Yeah.
get hit over the head.
Like how many times have we seen him fall for the double move? Like Brandon Ayuk was just like slow go. Slow go. Like that was the only
He was
thing
supposed to have
Kyle
safety.
Shanahan called. He was like, yo, Trayvon's on you? Slow go.
That's a little Kirsten Diggs.
The I posted this the other day. Did you guys hear Chris Collinsworth talking about Stephon Diggs' mama, Stephon and Trayvon mama
Oh,
on
yeah.
TV the other night? Fam, he was so out of pocket.
I mean, you think so?
No,
Was he
it's the
worth
way
the
he
mark?
said it. It is
Was
the
worth
way he
mark
said it.
out of pocket?
So Tarico was saying how the Diggs mother is going to be in Tampa Bay with them on Sunday tonight for the Dallas game. And Mike just jokingly asked, he was like, yo, do you think she'd travel with us? And then Chris was like, huh, she invited you. Like he said that joint like she was a piece of meat.
I mean,
Nah, TJ, you
some of
heard
these
dog.
mothers out here.
He said that. I was like, yo, he wildin'. I hope Trayvon not watching because we're gonna have to have some words, Chris.
It's a Delonte West, ain't it?
Yo, he Brent Musburger when he was when Musburger was lusting after old boy's girlfriend.
Oh, I heard the highlights the other day. Mr. Mustenberger was wild.
Yo, that was like his last game or like close to his last game. Like he was lusting for that girl on TV and ESPN was like, all right, that's it for you, my friend. Enjoy retirement.
Hey, was that worse than Mark Jackson?
No. Mark Jackson is he is A1. And I hit it out the park. No disrespect.
I mean, these broadcasters are human, man.
You can't be lusting for another man's wife during the NBA finals.
Hey, may the best man win. That's all I gotta say.
It's like LeBron is shooting
God.
the 3. Like LeBron hit a 3 at the same time. He's like, and I hit it out the park. Just
Savage.
That's funny.
But what you about to say, Justin? Go ahead.
I was gonna say, well, back onto college football. There, I think Danny Ocean, tell me if I'm wrong. Did the rankings just come out?
yeah, so the
'cause
rankings they'll come out tomorrow, but these are the AP rankings. These aren't the committee starts releasing their rankings in like mid to late October. So these are just newspapers and coaches voting, I believe, that are coming out now. So it really doesn't make much of a difference. We only care mid to late October when the committee starts releasing their rankings instead of the AP.
Okay.
Ready, man. What y'all think about that 12-team playoffs gonna start in 20?
Terrible.
Trash.
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 It's too many people, man. Like if you wanted to expand it to 6 teams, top 2 teams get a bye. Like now everybody and their mama gonna get in. Now the regular season doesn't matter because now 3 lost Notre Dame teams are gonna get in regardless because they're 12 slots. Like it's easier to stay in the top 12 than the top 6. Like it means nothing. Now we're gonna have to watch motherfucking Pitt play Indiana in the first round. Who cares? Don't nobody want to watch.
Okay. What if we let the Sun Belt champion get in instead of these?
I mean, you're gonna have to. Like you're gonna have to start letting these, which is the point. But again, like you want to see, I don't know, UAB travel to freaking Tuscaloosa. I don't want to watch that, man.
But we got App State with the upset special. We got ODU with the upset special. You know what I'm saying?
The cream of the crop. No team from the Sun Belt walking into Tuscaloosa and walking out with victory. You can put your retirement on that. You will double your aim. ODU now walking in Tuscaloosa, Georgia Southern, App State, none of them boys walking in Tuscaloosa.
But just walking in there, ODU.
Why you want to watch
trying to get off
Old Testament sacrifice?
That's all right, because we on national television then. Hey, you know what? I'm tired of Alabama always winning, and I'm from Parkland.
they're the best.
I'm staying at ODU.
Listen, man, having a dominant team is great for sports. I know people hate it, but you have a villain. Like Alabama being great is great for sports.
I don't know, man. Take me back to the BCS and let's biasly put Florida State in and leave Alabama.
See, that's why you like it now, because Florida State has a chance, right? Because you're going to get like a 10th ranked Florida State versus like a 5th ranked LSU, right? And that's intriguing to some degree. But the winner of that, then all right, now you got to go to Tuscaloosa. Like that, all things like have to like make it 6 teams. Top 2 teams get a bye and leave it at that. That'll give you your power. Every winner in every conference, and then you'll get your non-power 5 that's risen through the ranks, your UCFs, your Cincinnati's, your App States, like that. That'll be the last spot. But man, we just can't. Not everybody invited. Texas A&M would get in right now, and they lost yesterday at App State.
No, they can't get in, man. They can't get in.
That's what we're asking for. Like we're asking for teams with 2 to 3 losses. Now championship Saturday means nothing because now
I want all champions. I want
all champions. So
Power 5 champions, and then
5. Now we have 7 slots.
All right, what's some other good conferences we can pick from?
So what you got? You got
the HBCU conference should be put in there automatically.
Boom.
Okay.
That's one.
You're gonna have the Sun Belt.
Yep.
Where does Cincinnati play? What conference is that?
That American East joint or something like that?
Yeah, the American Conference, which is mid, because that conference has Connecticut. Like who getting hyped for UConn football?
That's okay. We take that better than 3 loss Notre Dame. See what I'm saying?
I mean, Notre Dame's gonna get in every year though. It doesn't matter. Notre Dame will get in every single year.
That's what the money is. Again, and then they're gonna start cherry picking.
Out of this.
Like now, all you have to do is make it. Yeah, what were you saying, Justin? My bad.
I was just saying, then the media is just going to start cherry picking these teams off and back, and they're going to be like, all right, Florida State, they're going to bring in a decent amount of revenue. We'll put them in there. So it's not going to really truly be like the best 12. It's going to be like the biggest conference, the biggest name schools with a decent record. It's not truly going to be like.
Yep.
It's not going to be parity. It's not going to be the parity that we're assuming it to be, because there's no way that they're going to let, again, because of Deion, they may let a Jackson State in there, but they're not going to let UAB in there.
Nope. Well, UAB's trash.
They're not going to do that. Yeah, they're not going to do that.
No, that's cool for basketball, not for football.
No,
that's cool. Football is too physical of a sport. Like the discrepancy, like basketball is not that physical. It can be physical, right? But there's something to be said about a defensive lineman at Alabama going against an offensive lineman from UAB. Like that is not fair. That is a man against a child.
Appalachian State just proved us otherwise.
Hey, tell them to put their big boy pants on and suck it up.
Like you was complaining about the 73-7 score just now in sportsmanship. You think Nick Saban gonna take his foot off the gas when the championship on the line? Dog, he'll score 100 and he'll say, "Nice to see you. Have a good trip home."
And he might not give them 17 if they call the game right.
Ooh.
That's gonna say something. Longhorn.
Listen, all this does is now championship Saturday means nothing, because if you make your conference championship game, odds are you're going to be in the playoff.
Yeah,
that's good though.
No, it's
another thing for
not.
winning.
The reason for the championship game is to crown the champion and to go to the playoff. That's the point. Now it doesn't matter.
Yeah. It's just more.
Now it's going to be Georgia, Bama, USC, Utah. Who's in the Big 12 now? Well, Oklahoma State, Baylor, Clemson, Pitt. Like now it means nothing.
Yeah.
The bowl game just got more important though.
How?
Because now they got playoff game instead of just a bowl
It's
game.
like
I got you.
1,000 bowl games.
You know what I'm saying? though?
I got you. Yeah. The bowl games get more revenue. Yeah, because they're associated with the playoff. But man, 12 teams is too much. Make it 6. Top 2 teams get a bye.
Hey, but I'm saying if we're gonna have this top 2 team getting the bye, just go and put that in the national championship game. We back at BCS. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then-
I just like you're gonna have some conferences that get 3 to 4 teams in. Like you're gonna have the SEC put in like Georgia, Bama because they went to the championship game. Then you're gonna get the runner up from the East and the West, so Florida and Tennessee, right? Like so, Florida and Tennessee don't even have to make the championship game to get a shot at the national championship. Like that waters down everything.
Florida took a nice L yesterday.
Yes, they did. That boy Heisman campaign lasted a week.
Love to see it. Get them up out of here. Get
Oh, that's right. You don't
He
like
looked
the,
better than in Miami. Get them all up out of here.
the Miami. I think Miami won yesterday, right? Like they dominated.
They played the bye week cupcake, man. They gonna-
Let's see who they play yesterday. Yeah, they dropped 70 yesterday, 70-13. See, you sometimes you just gotta drop 70 on somebody. Or they play Texas A&M on Saturday, and whatever that means.
right? No, I hope they lose.
Yeah, we gonna
But then again, I need them to be ranked high so if Florida State beat them, we get some credibility. Controversy, decisions.
Who did Florida State play yesterday? Did they play yesterday?
We played yesterday.
You had a bye week.
Mm-hmm.
How you got a bye week? Week 2.
The second week of the game. The
And
second.
we played on Labor Day. We that's time.
Oh yeah, that's time and a half. All right. Yeah. Oh, y'all got Louisville Friday. That's a dub. Boston College dub. Wake Forest. Oh, you got Clemson October 15th. There it is.
I do not trust their quarterback. That's a dub for us.
Okay. It is in Florida State. It is
Exactly.
in Florida. All right.
They supposed to be the doormat. You know what I'm saying? If we gonna talk about getting stuff back in order and getting things back on track in this world, we supposed to have the Bowden family running things in Florida State and Clemson them being the doormat. So it's time for that to come back around. The queen up out of here now. We can get some things back.
Yo,
It took her a long time to die. I ain't gonna lie.
dog, I have never seen.
black
Does any-
people are terrible when it comes to
Yes.
the they ain't had
Oh.
nothing to do with basketball. Boy, we got so much stuff to say. I'm like,
Jokes on jokes on jokes. TJ, you're on Twitter. Have you been on Twitter the past couple days?
Yo, do you see what? Yeah, but do you see what? What was it? That the black lady who married into the family?
Oh,
Meghan Markle? Yeah.
Yeah. And when she dressed like her daughter Diana, I was
Yes.
like, that was the smoothest
King troll.
clap back ever, bro.
You love to see it.
Just a minute.
You love to see it.
Let's go.
I mean, she had it down to the hat and to the little brooch and everything. I said, see, I ain't gonna lie. That was my wife. You can't show it to my, what's it, his mother, his grandmother, funeral.
Hey,
Or-
listen.
Like that was a
Listen.
subtle jab. Like,
If my grandmother treated my wife that way,
Yep.
I mean, you got a point. You right.
yo, they treated her like a slave.
I mean,
She came to piss
she
on
got
that
a little
lady.
too much black in her.
You know what? It's funny because when Prince Henry, whoever she's married to, he went by himself first. Like she didn't go with him. Like she came later. Like she's like, I
think
got to
they-
make sure that bitch dead.
yeah, I thought I saw something that they was like they weren't letting her in or something.
Nah, she was like, honey, I need you to go there, see the body, and then I'll be on my way. I need to know she dead. Touch her wrist. Is it cold? All right, I'm on the next flight. I ain't coming and she alive. No, sir.
Yeah,
Yeah.
She need to be gone.
They going in though. I heard that elephant supposed to pull up to the funeral.
Who?
That you hear about the elephant? Like the elephant like killed the lady and then pulled up at the funeral and like trampled her casket too.
Yeah,
the
the elephants don't forget, man.
You ain't gonna forget, man. It was like some poacher type of stuff going on. Elephant won't go
Yeah,
happen.
I remember that.
what in the world?
Yeah, man. So they said that same elephant pulling up at the Queen.
Hey, You think Princess Diana beating her ass up right now?
Nah, I don't think they in the same place.
That's
True.
fair.
True.
You think Diana asked for a day past the hell? Like, yo, I need to go see her. Yo, Jesus, let me get one of them chariots real quick. I need to go take a trip.
Y'all ain't right,
They said
man.
something, I saw something that was like Kevin Samuels gonna say, "Queen, you were 6." or something like that. I was like, leave my man Kevin Samuels alone. I was like, golly.
She's
Yo,
6
black
and a half.
people crazy.
She got some money. You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
Oh,
Diana and the Queen having a cage match in hell right now is kind of funny though.
yo.
Hey
said-
man, you got to slide on them ops. You know, you got to slide on the ops right quick. Hey, look, you had to come see you. It is what it is at this point.
Y'all not gonna see heaven
Who?
talking
Ooh.
like this.
I already claimed the Lord Jesus in my life. Hold on. I might be my
I ask for forgiveness.
Yeah.
I just came out repenting. Watch him out.
Like,
Look, I just attended Bedside Baptist. We good.
Bedside Baptist. Who else was attendance in Bedside Baptist? Who was with you?
Just me, myself, and I.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
What, you making sure she not around? She can't hear you.
He did the look.
Yeah, he was like, I don't want her to hear this because she been asking me why I don't claim her.
oh God, y'all ain't right.
So, Dr. J, before we get about here, the cold weather is upon us. Like what they say, the winter's coming. What they think, Game of Thrones. What are some healthy tips for like food, vitamins, exercises? What can we do to prepare for winter the right way?
Let's go with the food real quick. Make good friends with your leafy greens. We'll start there. Collards and spinaches and mustard greens and all that. You can get a whole lot of vitamins. We won't go full detail, but C and A and B, all the good stuff we need. There's a lot of them in there. Mushrooms, good to get in now too. Mushrooms got a lot of vitamin D. We're gonna have a little less sunlight going through these next few months, so we got kind of offset with that. And then something else that might help, not to get off the topic too hard, but we got seasonal depression that might come in that can throw people off, throw off sleep cycles and all that kind of stuff. And sleep really important for your immune system. So, and then exercise really important for your immune system too. So, weightlifting, that's one that's really, really good. That's gonna help keep you strong and do certain tasks. But depending on what we eat, we burning off enough energy to help offset. Wintertime, usually the carbs start to go up, all the cakes and pies and desserts come through.
Talk to me.
Hey, but it don't have to be the enemy, right? If we lifting weights heavy enough and moving real active, we need that. You think about our offensive linemen, defensive linemen, they in carb city, you know what I mean? And they still moving good. So as long as we keep our activity up high, we got a little more margin for error. I know, stuff getting out of season with fruits, that might get a little more difficult, but still try to keep the fruit content high. Things like pineapples and mangoes, they'll help reduce mucus, keep the vitamin C content up. And then we got to get something good on the grill, right? You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna take a lean protein approach today for football snacks. We'll go with a little fish. I don't know if y'all like fish like that. Y'all like ocean perch?
What's
I
that?
don't know what that is.
That sounds like a strip club.
Ocean perch, they good. Like perch is a fish that's freshwater and saltwater fish. I like the freshwater perch, but you got to go get them. Like they don't really sell them in the store too much, so you got to go fishing to catch them. But they got the ocean fillets in most of the stores, so I got some of them thawed out. We'll hit them with a little Old Bay, and then I don't know if I want to go chili lime on top of it or orange pepper, one of the two, and then we're just gonna let them get in the oven and just kind of get busy, a little oven fried. You know what I'm saying? One thing we can do to cut back on some of the fried is going with oven fried and let your seasoning be kind of the batter. You know what I'm saying? You have to put all that bread on.
Okay. Can I ask a question?
You got a question?
Yeah. So is the difference, again, I'm not the chef like y'all three are, but when you say fried, so is there a difference between oven fried and oven baked, right? So are you putting cornstarch or flour on it in order for it to be fried, or like how do you classify the difference?
I see what you're saying. It's kind of the same, but you can put the bread on there But the trick is, it's not going to be over in the oil and batter, like kind of like soaking in like boiling water. It's not going to be that kind of vibe. It's going to be on the oven sheet getting flat, so it's not as much grease content. That's the main difference.
So do you cook it at a higher temperature?
No, like say the difference is, I guess, if you truly frying something, it's just soaking in that grease the whole time, right? All right, when you oven fry it though, you're just putting enough grease on it so it don't burn in the oven. So you might just minimally coat the pan, and then you can like dip it in the grease, and that'll make the seasoning stick. So, excuse me, sometimes what I'll do, I'll just pour out all the grease I want, and then I season that, and dip it in and let it roll around, and then drop them in there.
Would olive oil work? Because I know, like for grilling, like I use olive oil and still get that. Okay.
Olive oils, I like coconut oil, peanut oil. I mix them up. You know what I'm saying? Going rotation with them, but as long as it's like, if you want to cut down your cholesterol, you want to avoid butter. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, most all of them got a different nutrient profile. But as far as like calorie content, they're not gonna be that different. Fat got a certain amount of calories, period. You know what I mean? So if you just want to cut down on your grease content, you just put just enough so it won't burn, and you're good in the oven. Like so fish, they take maybe like 10, 15 minutes, depending on how thick it is. Once it get a little flaky, she ready to roll, man. You can put it on the grill the same way. Just line it so you can let some of that grease drip down onto your charcoal, keep it hot. But once it start getting a little flaky, she ready to off of that, man. So chase that with some greens and some rice. We'll hit the weight room in the morning, get the carbo load ready. The next thing you know, you out there looking like Pat to Hardman, 55 yards to the house. Ooh, I'm trying to tell you now.
Okay. I got another question. So when you're talking about lifting weight, you talking about, all the foods and stuff we should be eating. Do you recommend people do like a fasted cardio or like a fasted workout, right? Like where you talking about like let's say at 8 o'clock the night before, right? And so I eat no meals after 8. And then are you saying that meal, I should have enough food/energy in me to be able to go in straight workout? Let's say if I want to work out at 5:30 and 6, do you recommend?
That's a good point, right? I'll put it like this. It all depends on what you want to really focus on that day. If you just want to focus on purely burning off energy, you might not lift quite as hard. You might not do the same amount of sets and reps, but I'm just burning this off. That's cool. If you want to do that, that'll help with weight loss and all that good stuff, right? But if you want to put your focus on the task, right? Now I might want to eat again to make sure I got plenty of energy, but now I can do these extra reps. See what I'm saying? So now ain't the time to eat extra and then slack off. Like if we eat extra, we got to put in extra work. But we need that, right? The game with the overtime with BYU and who was that they were playing last night? Baylor, right? I need that extra energy to prepare for that, right? So I don't want to slack off. So it all depends on how hard you plan on going that next morning. You know what I mean? So if you don't eat, I would dial it back a little bit. That way I can keep my technique good, keep my form good. Dare I say, somebody got diabetes or something lurking like that, you don't want their blood sugar to crash. That's the main thing.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, I got you got one, TJ?
Yeah, I was gonna say, is it kind of people call it bulking season or cut season? One, is that healthy? And two, are we doing it at the right time? Like, is wintertime the right time to kick cardio out the window, lift super heavy, and or
I mean, it really doesn't matter for real. It all depends on what your personal goal is, right? So say if we kind of just put it zoomed out to like nature, most of the time you're gonna try to eat a little bit more to get a little body fat to stay warm in the wintertime. That little natural drive will kick in. So it's kind of easier to just flow with that for bulking season. But I mean, at the same time, you don't want to kick cardio too hard because this got to work all the time. That heart, you know what I mean? So you might adjust, your intensity level because, say you don't want to wear your joints out, right? So if I'm gonna do leg day, I might dial back my cardio the day before and after, or the same day, that kind of stuff. But or I might change my cardio form, right? So say say I'm doing leg day, I might say if I had an arm bike, you could tap into that a little bit more, let the arms push, or do some push-ups or something. Or maybe you could swim or use a stationary bike instead of running or jumping jack or calisthenics. So you can take some of that pound and wear and tear off of it. But I mean, if you want to really shred, that shred season kind of thing, you got to adjust your calorie intake a little bit. But one thing a lot of people can do is you can kind of zigzag and you adjust your intake for that day, right? So say it's the weightlifting day, I'm gonna eat a tiny bit more than on the cardio only day. I can cut that down a little bit. So on the weightlifting only day, or on the weightlifting day, or the real busy day, I got enough energy to get through all this activity, and I'll build up. But then on the lighter day, I'm not getting into calorie excess that'll defeat my purpose of trying to lose weight. And by the time you ride that zigzag back and forth and you stick with it, over time you should see the body fat trim down, but the bulk of the muscle should be going up. So, and then beyond that, what's your actual goal, right? Like if you're trying to play basketball better, you're gonna lift and move a little different than if you're trying to play offensive line better. Or then if you're just trying to take pictures. You know what I mean? Like one of my students, he just did a bodybuilding competition. He moving all together different than somebody that just try to be strong, period. You know what I mean? He was like making life decisions over a banana. You know what I mean? Because bananas got a lot of sugar content, like that might pump him up a little bit more and storing body fat. You know what I'm saying? But in general, bananas got a lot of potassium, a lot of vitamins. So if you're not really trying to be that die hard on cutting for that cutting season you're talking about, eat the banana, be all right. But if you're trying to cut a little bit, maybe I'm gonna trim off that banana. Maybe I'll slide in what's got a strawberry, right? That's got a little less sugar content. It take a little more energy to digest it, right? So we slide in that strawberry instead of banana, and then I might not do as many weightlifting sets. I might focus a little bit more on cardio. So it all depends on what you want to do, because I think people get caught up in doing stuff, I guess, like one singular way, or just a lot of information that can confuse you. Just zoom in to like one thing that worked for you and stick with that. You know what I mean? Danny Ocean, what you got on your menu for football today?
What is on the menu? I'm not grilling because it's raining here, so we're making pizzas. We're making French bread pizzas, but I usually, the usual chicken wings, more leaner meat. Now that it's cold, like turkey breast, stuff like that. But usually chicken wings.
A question for you. So is Lauren going for the Cowboys today, or is she taking a break?
Talking to me?
Yeah.
She from South Jersey. She know. She from South Jersey. She know.
Yeah. Do y'all be grilling in the winter?
Huh?
Do y'all be grilling in the winter?
Every Sunday, dog. No matter.
Oh.
It don't matter. Don't matter.
Any option out there with a Scully and a
Yup.
Okay.
I'm not out there long. We just going to check on it. That's it. It'll take care of it. TJ, you grill every day.
Yeah, but that's mostly in the summer though, when I can sit back and I'll be outside in the DRH.
Nah, I usually I have an iPad, so I'll sit in the kitchen, I'll have the game on, just go back and forth, check on it when I need to. But most of the stuff I cook, it doesn't take that long. Like chicken wings, 30 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Like if I'm cooking a turkey or something like that, then I do that when the sun's out. Yeah, I'm not 7:00 checking on no turkey. That's crazy.
All right, before we get out here, I got one more thing to say from the survivalist in me. This is a perfect time to invest in generators and food supplies, water, and stuff like that. Get all that survival stuff up because we are starting to come out of hurricane season. We ain't have a bad one, thank God, but it's the perfect time to get them, especially if they go on sale before the winter. So y'all look out for that, and yeah, that's all I gotta say.
I have nothing else for that.
Yeah, I'm good.
Anything for us, Dr. J, Justin?
I'm just gonna say, have faith in your boy. Have faith in him. One cheater don't stop a show. All right.
Okay. But one cheetah can make a show.
One cheetah gonna stop the show. All
They
right,
can make it.
they can make it better. You see what I'm saying? But Nicole Hardman is not slow. Neither is Valdez Scantling. And all I'm gonna say, if Madden is any indication,
Justin sleep.
it's gonna be looking like Golden State and Steph Curry. Y'all disrespected that man. You said the franchise was dead, and all they did was reload it with young talent, and he went on the MVP tab. That's what we get ready to see this season. We want Tom Brady in the Super Bowl
Again,
We want Tom in the Super Bowl. We want him again. I wish Danny Ocean well in fantasy. I wish TJ well in fantasy. We need Kyle Pitts.
Yes, we need Kyle Pitts today, especially if I want to win some money. So yeah.
Do I get a wish me luck?
Y'all got Tom, man. Y'all gotta take this L tonight. It's okay. But
Everybody else get wish luck. I'm over here wishing for health. Golly.
watch this. We're gonna wish that you change your team. We want you to see the light and come to a better place, man.
Yeah, come to a better place. You
it's sunny in Atlanta.
ain't got to cheer for mediocrity.
You ain't got to do it, man.
Jerry
But
Jones.
it's fun
been-
over here. It is fun over here.
Jerry Jones been putting shit on the field for 25 years, and y'all keep coming back.
We do. We flies, baby. We attracted to shit.
More like cockroaches, but it's all good.
Oh, then he called you.
Yeah.
That's racist, dog. That's racist as hell. He called you a roach.
Oh, God. Hey.
But anyway,
We gotta let her have it.
it was great convo with y'all today. Follow us on IG. If you got any topics, anything else you want to hear from us, like, subscribe, hit us up on email 1-800-who's up@gmail.com. We out.
Go Birds.
Hey.